Let's get this started. Oh, we gotta trade. Let's negotiate. Why the heck would we trade for training for? How old is this dude? The dude is 32 years old and no. I'll trade you for. Okay, hold on. I will trade you. What do you have? You have nobody on the level of. Who are you trying to trade for? Trade for Ariza. He's a 78, and you try to give me a 71 in the first round pick. Okay, that is. We are not in rebuild mode. We are in for contenders. I will trade you for. Let's go with. We're keeping Garnett for last season. I will trade you. Let's see how this guy is. That's what he is. We're keeping McLemore because he's young. There's another shooting guard here. There's another shooting guard I'll trade. Because that's our backup. And he's a young guy. I'll trade you Aaron Brooks for. Alright, let's go somewhere else. Aaron Brooks, someone better. See if we can get a deal done. Aaron Brooks. We need a good point guard. Alright. We need a 3-point shooter at the point guard. Reggie Jackson, let's see. Yeah, we're not getting Kyrie. I know that. I mean, Marcus Smart. Can we get him? See if we can get Marcus Smart. I will trade them. First round pick. You're up the cap space. Huh? Oh, so I gotta trade a guy who's less. Huh, I don't know how we're over the cap space, but okay. So we need a guy who's not that much money. Yeah, we are not trading Aaron Brooks then. Yeah. Not trading him. And let's just go. Go right into the action, folks.
K-Sports pregame show.
Ooh.
Hello and welcome, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. We're glad to have you with us on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the New York Knicks. For New York, 5-5 over their last 10 games, but they're not satisfied with 500 ball. Looking to tack one onto the win tally tonight. We'll be watching Dwight Howard patrolling the paint tonight. He's no longer the unquestioned best center in the NBA, but there are times, Shaq, where he can still be a dominant.
Let's meet the starting lineup, the visiting New York Knicks. At power forward, at the other forward position, Boris Diaw. At the power forward position.
It's an interconference contest here in Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, as the Thunder play one at home. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, Aaron Brooks. He's a guy getting integrated right now, still settling in with his new team.
That trade is something that has the staff, players, and fans excited. They think it may be the piece of the puzzle necessary to get over the proverbial hurdle.
And with good reason. I mean, we're talking about one of the very best we have in our league, and you have.
All right, we're getting focused right now.
Any team.
Ooh. And then we need to get focused up. This ain't gonna be easy, folks. Well, like gamers, guys. All right, we're gonna do the smart play. Shoot three. And that's a banger by Rose.
quite as dominant, Clark, as the player we saw back in certainly his younger days in Orlando.
Yeah, but nonetheless, Kevin, he's still
All right.
in the conversation for best centers in the NBA. I think he remains a superstar.
Two crucial role players.
No
Oh.
good from Dragic.
Anderson to Butler to Rose. And no good. But the putback by Ariza. That's why everyone wants him. The defense, the shooting, the rebounding, everything he's got.
Nobody put a body on anybody.
Nah.
Like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Yeah, sure.
Here's Diaw from 13
Oh, that was smooth.
Diaw's got his second bucket of the night.
One DO.
And you remember back in Orlando, Dwight Howard, a three-time Defensive Player of the Year.
Yeah, that was not where I wanted to go. That's one thing about passing on this game. You can't predict where the pass is going to go.
Just about any other center.
Oh, early foul for Rose.
And Howard missing a lot of time last season with various knee issues. He's taken his training and conditioning regimen to a new level, it looks like, to kind of preserve his body for the long haul.
He hits one and misses one.
Ooh.
You know, when I think of Wilson Chandler, what comes to mind is supreme.
Butler with the throwdown.
Best of them. Yet he's still working on the other.
That is amazing.
To be more well-rounded.
To the inside. Here's Howard.
Oh, I thought I got a piece of it.
Again.
They just can't get the rebound. But the block by Chandler. Stopping that.
Here's Rose.
Rose said this is not your team yet, Butler. Oh. That's funny. The whole comedy riot stuff.
Nice surge for them just when they need it.
Step back and he hit that. Oh, the step back. Ariza.
He's somewhat of a wild card. One of the few guys to go over.
There's a lot of funny people with basketball content and stuff. Weird. We're in a new era in YouTube.
Negotiate an out clause when he signs.
And truth is, Chandler's one of those guys who can give you some solid minutes.
YouTube is one of the most advanced things because it doesn't seem like it's ever going to go.
His full potential.
Because they're allowing people to be themselves. You know, to give people a platform. You just got to deal with it. You know, even if it's mistakes you make and things you say, they let you make up for it and apologize. That's their. YouTube is one of the most professional people and most forgiving. Yeah, there's a lot of dumb things on YouTube because they know they make mistakes too.
Here's Butler. His shot is good.
They make mistakes, just like we do. They're human, they're not perfect. I respect what YouTube boys have.
In a hurry, just run and get your buckets before the defense can get set.
First basket still on this one.
Like right now, I love streaming this.
Break there for the D.
I didn't like that turnover though.
And it's Dragic off the drive.
But we'll get it back. We're gonna get this ball back. Watch. Ooh, yeah, everyone's had it. Oh, come on, Anderson. Oh, Ariza. Come on, guard him.
Ariza against Dragic. Diaw
Ooh.
sets the pick for Dragic. And Chandler
Yep.
sends it back.
Wait, what?
And Wilson
What? He put Houdini. The ball just disappeared
for the
right into his hands. What the heck was that?
In that game,
Rose.
in a variety of ways, they were more or less unstoppable.
Oh, Rose.
All of their weapons and resources.
Oh, Anderson finishes.
Really just put on a marvelous show. You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
It's all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew on.
Now let's find out what head coach Derek Fisher had to say.
Can I hit that? Rose. Oh. Rose was down there. That rebound was ours. The thing I like about Rose and Westbrooks, they give you the effort that most point guards do not. They can, they give you the, yeah, like this. Doors is fine.
An improved shooter, and he can definitely finish.
Westbrook give you effort. Like most people do not, you know?
Thanks again,
Most people say, oh, I give you enough, I'm shooting, I'm doing this, but they give you the extra effort that's not really noticed. And it goes in, first shot of the game.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
Yeah, thank you.
So far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now here's Chandler. An 11-point game for him in the win against Miami. Anderson with the block.
Anderson with the block now. Let's go. Ariza. And a nope. Oh, come on.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert too often. That's been the story with him.
Howard kicks to Crawford.
All right. Gonna stop him? Nope. And that's in. Oh.
I tell you what,
Let's go.
It's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Well, nobody said, Greg, being in the NBA was for the faint of heart. The Knicks in a few short years have gone from a playoff team.
There we go. Rode with that sweet move.
Kevin, the Knicks did enter last season with playoff aspirations.
Still not ready to hand that team over
They were just
to Butler.
overmatched and
A rough start to the season. Turning it around.
Green, he's checked in for Jamal Crawford. Dragic kicks to Howard. Off the back of the rim.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
Three? Oh!
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's key to this run. Passing it with purpose. The D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Dragic. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. And the wide open shot from Green.
Oh, right back. Nope, with the two. Not three. Huh.
Dragic has got 3 assists now in this one. Rose against Dragic. Has to carry. Shoots the 3. Green with the rebound.
Tried a quick release, but no.
City Thunder winning their last game against New Orleans.
And the way they attacked the basket in that game was unreal. I mean, after a while,
Oh, we're all run so far.
Yeah, like you said, I mean, that's what will happen when the team continues to attack the basket and come away with layups. The defense tends to get demoralized and deflated. Anderson.
There we go. Anderson. Can't be stopped from the paint, so they had to foul.
When you look at the roster of the Thunder from last year, Clark, they knew how to build from.
Look at this.
Well, last
Boom.
roster, everybody but one
Drawing the foul.
or acquired via trade. That's a rare combo.
Easy.
And guys, for the Thunder, listen, they're not a big market team. They've had to.
The only starter out there is Anderson.
With money,
Because he can carry the load.
competitive. They do a terrific job with the limitations that small market presents.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Roy Hibbert's checked in for Chandler. Garnett comes in for
Brooks, the man we traded for. Get rid of that Knicks guy who isn't making anything.
Deflects the pass.
Ooh, we got Hibbert out here. We got some short guys, and we got some power.
And that's the 2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. Shots good.
Ooh, nice three.
Brewer's got himself on the board with
Corey Brewer. Huh? I haven't heard that name in a
As
while.
we've seen, success in the NBA can come in a lot of different packages. I mean, it can't happen without the big three.
Oh, easy. That was smooth by a 7-3.
And Russell Westbrook, for that matter.
Knicks trail by 9. Lynn kicks to Brewer. New York moving it around. Over to the left wing. Lynn against Brooks. Down low. Kicks it out to Allen. Here's Green. And he was
Oh, had to foul. You got to earn him. You ain't dunking on Hibbert or you ain't laying up on Hibbert.
In his career, since coming back,
You can score on him, but you ain't dunking on him.
as a player.
Too
It's his
tall.
first trip to the line.
76% on the season from the foul line.
The towers are
It's been a
out.
disappointing year for him at the stripe, guys. I mean,
The night
he
towers.
hasn't been as productive as he was last season for them.
Reminder, this is KG's last season.
Him reinventing himself really was just known as a
All bench players are now out.
overseas.
You know, Kevin, he came back with a better shot and a better understanding of how to win as a player. Strange to think that there was a time that he couldn't find a way onto an NBA roster.
Oh, except Jimmy.
Gerald Green, another productive
Jimmy
year
B.
last season coming off the bench. Though it was a smaller role, a small step back from the season before when he started over half the games for the Suns.
That was sick. Okay, there we go. I get to Aaron Brooks.
Here's Green. Jimmy Butler making his last shot. Back to Allen. Lynn against Brooks. Allen a screen on Brooks. Here's Lynn. And Hibbert.
Like he said, the night tower does not play. And neither does Butler. Oh, two massive dunks.
It certainly is working. They're finding the open lanes to the hoop and owning this game early.
Yeah, no lead changes so far. It's been the Fantasy Thunder all the way. 11-point lead in the first quarter. Not bad. But I'm not underestimating the Knicks, even though most would.
Here's Lynn.
Oh, whoop. Oh, wait, what?
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it, Greg. They're tearing.
That's long. That's. Oh, I thought he made that. Little overconfident.
Forever. But he was only 29 years old last season. By and large, he's avoided major injury, so he's still got plenty of tread left on those tires if he wants to keep going at it for a little while longer.
Lynn's shot is off. Oklahoma City leading by 11. And there's the feed to Brooks.
All right, guys. Going to the line. Look at this. Who's shooting? Who's shooting? Oh, it is AB.
As they went through that regular season.
Yeah. A little high five from JB. Dang.
He doesn't get the second one.
Oh, he almost had it. But that leaves him. Nope.
Green left side. Here's Brewer. And the bucket.
And one, no.
Free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. Now for the Thunder break, you're talking about they did have to go to their bench more and more. And Clark, as the season wore on, their bench players are playing a lot of minutes.
Yeah, actually they ended up in the top 10 in bench minutes played. The trades they made at the deadline helped bring depth to the team, and they took advantage of it.
Brooks kicks to Hibbert.
That actually paid off. The jumper.
Third assist on the night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets.
Back to 11-point game now.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
And here's the fast break. Carroll leading the way.
And again, a jam by Jimmy.
And the offense has come together immediately. I mean, they're threatening to run away with this thing already.
Greg, it's hard to imagine they'll stay this hot for 4 quarters, but if they even approximate that, watch out.
And Brewer kicks to Green. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. 52 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Hibbert. Back to Butler.
Look at. Oh no, his pocket was stolen.
Running, he can go all the way. Misses from short range.
How the heck?
The Thunder lead by 13. Garnett.
Oh, Garnett pulls up. Oh.
New York's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Lynn kicks to Green from 11 feet away. Again, the miss by Green. Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Inside, here's Garnett. That's in, and he's
Garnett.
that one. Now 1 for 2.
And a huge lead here early to start.
Well, you know, right from the tip, there's not anything they haven't done well so far.
And the Knicks miss again.
He hit
And
that.
as we conclude
Oh,
the
where?
first quarter,
Went way too far.
game so far. It's
We
the
all.
Thunder up by 15. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. And Jeremy Lin, a player who's come a long way in his time in this league, from going undrafted out of Harvard to where he is now. He says he remains very grateful.
I wasn't sure, you know, if my career would ever pan out the way I was hoping for, or if I would be able to stay in the NBA. And so for me to be here playing, to be able to know I'm going to play in the game, in an NBA game, it's just, it's pretty cool.
Well, in a game filled with some pretty big egos, there are also guys like that who are living the dream in their own very grateful way. Lynn has certainly seen the highs and the lows.
And Kevin, not everyone's a superstar and certain of their future. Sometimes you get to be a superstar for a brief moment in time, but this game has a way of humbling people, even those who started out humble, like Lynn.
All right.
Welcome back, everyone. To
Missed 3.
Quarter in the books already as we start the second quarter. And guys,
Rose with a 3?
really take control here.
No, but Chandler.
Know that you're going to see a
Puts it in. I think he's on dunk it. All right, I'll take it. Scoring drought.
Big part of why they're on top here. The defense has been on point.
And New York, looking at who they've got. We've got Wilson Chandler. Howard is out there with Boris Diaw. And it's Crawford. And it's Dragic.
Yeah, there's something wrong.
And let's take a moment here to see some of the numbers for Dwight Howard. First in block, third in rebounding, and also his field goal percentage is up in the top 5. Tremendously efficient at finishing plays at the basket.
Boy, and he's been a human highlight reel all season. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now.
Anderson, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Rose gets to Anderson. Yes.
There we go, a dagger.
Anderson's got 6.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
That's not even close. And there's no way. I was going to grab that. Chandler's going for that number 1 blocks. He wants to be the most dominant man.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kevin. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points. They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding edge is impressive.
And they're giving themselves extra possessions and have taken
Look at this.
advantage of it. And that's
Too easy.
lesser percentage.
He got fouled, but he knows he could have scored.
At the rim.
And guys,
Bro's going for that first free throw right now.
So far for
See how it works out.
Fellas, they're passing the ball to
And second,
both free throws.
money as well. No
Derrick
question.
Rose, unbelievable spirit. We know about his toughness, has fought through injuries of all kinds that might cause a lesser competitor to hang up his sneakers.
and competitor. That's the word, Kevin. I mean, he was impossible to outcompete at the high school level, the college level, and now in the pros.
Now, here's Howard. He's coming off a 16-point game against Miami.
Yeah, but the rebounding in that game as well was just tremendous. I mean, he dominated the backboard.
The Thunder lead by 19.
And, you know, back to D. Rose for a moment. He drives the lane now as hard as he did before the injuries. It's a level of fearlessness that only a few guys possess. And it's not teachable. You either have
Woo! Chandler.
Space right there to get that shot off.
not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now, here's Howard. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
And, you know, back to D. Rose, he grew up in a really dangerous neighborhood on Chicago's South Side. Some of that fearlessness, that competitiveness he exhibits was learned early on out of necessity.
Here's Dragic. Aaron Brooks picking up that last basket.
New York calls timeout.
Anderson's really proud of Brooks. Dang. They building a bond? Who knows? I don't. Not yet.
You know what? Not at all. I mean, the Knicks were picked by many, Kevin, to be a playoff team last season. Clearly,
They put in the work right now to put this massive lead. Howard and one. This could easily be choked. 23-point lead has been choked before. I should know because I've done it before, and well, I don't like it's going to be.
And being in disarray on the floor to just battle for that lottery.
Yeah, that wasn't a good shot, I guess.
No defender in sight.
Dragic against Rose. Dragic kicks to Chandler. No good with the triple.
You know, kind of packing it in for the sake of being better in the future. You can possibly work in New York for a year or two, but not longer than that. The media will eat you up there if you don't start making some progress towards winning and pleasing basketball.
That one goes. That's 8 points for Ariza.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket.
Let's hope we're not getting rid of Ariza.
They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something
We're definitely going to have to do something about this.
Opposite end of the floor.
Fires from 14. And the Knicks miss again.
That's a huge part of what they want to do defensively. Limit his easy chances inside.
Wasted no time on that. 15 points for Rose.
And at the offensive end, he's done about
It's
as much
easy right now. Easy money. I mean, it's New York,
Dragic kicks to
so
Chandler.
it's pretty easy teams to get back into competition.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the
Oh, Chandler might have to go to the bench. No, it's only. Oh, I gotta get 3.
You gotta admire Boris Diaw. I mean, he's found a way to kind of reform his game as he's gotten older. I mean, so different than when he was new to the league.
And Diaw trucks them both. Diaw lost his athleticism and is a slower player than before. You could argue he's more productive now, though, Clark, than ever.
Well, his game was always on the ground in my mind. He's highly skilled. He's much more cerebral on the floor than given credit. I mean, I think he is really a difficult matchup because he's crafty, he's tough, and he's experienced and skilled.
For New York, they've gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. Chandler, the pass to Crawford. Here's Howard. Scores for only the second time tonight. Now 2 for 6 from the field.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Chandler. He has 6. Back to Brooks. There's the 3. Can't get it to go. So New York will take it the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Crawford, no one around him. Buries it from 3-point range.
Timeout.
Got 7.
I'm not sure that was the play they had set up, but it was too good a look to pass up.
Well, you look back on the Thunder last season, and the theme was injury. Too many injuries to the bulk of their core.
And, you know, the big 3, Durant, Westbrook, and Ibaka, all missed significant time. Only Westbrook of those 3 was able to finish the season.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And listen, those injuries really did the Thunder in. I mean, at no time during the season did they ever really get a chance to gel and play any stretch of games with their entire roster.
The Thunder leading by 20.
You know, every franchise will have a year that is just lost to injuries. I mean, it happens. The hard part of it for the Thunder is that it happened while so many of their stars are in their prime.
Now here's Dragic.
Yeah, it would have been cool if we saw that.
On a very steady basis, averaging around 17 and a half.
That's why there's a what if series on basically every team. Like, what if Westbrook, KD, and Harden were all healthy and Ibaka.
And I like it. I really do.
Would have been cool
to
to see.
The entire court. They're spreading themselves out, and when you spread yourself out and make the extra pass, it gives you a chance to get good looks from behind the three-point line, and they're draining their chances.
And here's Brooks after the three-pointer from
We're going ice cold at the worst time. I said this is not going to be easy. If someone didn't believe me, I saw a big lead. Oh, it could be choked. It can be choked. Oh, there we go. Gotta play my best.
Boy, it certainly has. I mean, they've done a really good job recognizing anytime they've had the numbers advantage, and then they've taken advantage. We've seen it time and time again here.
Crawford, no luck.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Knicks trail by 19. Dragic with it. 5 points in the game. Crawford outside.
Ooh.
Chandler down low, working on Anderson. Crawford with another miss. The Thunder lead by 19 points. Chandler dishes to Brooks. Out of hand on it. They recover it.
2 blocks in a row.
Here's New York. And there's Howard.
Dang, I said this game's not over. And I meant it. 17.
Brooks with it. Now Chandler defending.
Dang, it is not over. This is a cold streak if I've seen one.
He has to take.
Exactly, that's the right look. The decision was good, he just didn't execute.
We're not going to keep allowing that. Alright guys, serious time.
You know, another point of contention between every NBA fan is whether or not the age restriction is a good thing. Some want it increased, others want it gone altogether. You know, for me, it's a matter of whether or not you as a team feel that player can make an impact on your roster.
Clark, they've shared the load offensively.
Yeah, they've done a nice job with it, Kevin. Everybody's touching the ball. There's a nice.
There we go, Rose. Finally.
And guys, they put the
No more 14-2 drought.
Right now, they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Here is Lynn, following the score by Derrick Rose. Lynn, Green inside the three-point line. The offensive rebound.
And how many extra
No, there was no offensive rebound.
they got because of that rebounding edge?
Well, it's been a bunch. I think it's made a difference in the game.
There we go, 5-point swing.
Done a great job on the board.
Well, the first
Himmy is still
to protect the
perfect.
Good idea to take the three in transition.
And Brewer kicks to Lynn.
Ooh, here we go.
He feeds it to Green. 5 to shoot. A floater, and that's 2 points on the layup. Green's got 6 points.
I like it. I like it. He broke out the fancy finish there.
Outside Rose. Hibbert with a screen for Rose. Butler with the ball. Now Green defending. And Allen with the block. Now Lynn. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Kicks to Himmy. From 11 feet away. And the basket by Brewer.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key. They're getting point-blank looks time and time again.
Garnett, the screen. Rose against Land. Here's Garnett.
Garnett and one. Let's go. Final hurrah.
Long inside game, and that's what we've got going on there. I mean, they're pounding it inside.
Tomorrow, Carroll's check in for the Thunder. The Thunder have hit most of their free throws tonight, 5 of 6. Kevin Garnett, no good.
One of the very best power forwards ever to play the game. I mean, was passed by Tim Duncan last year for total rebounds by active players. Still an amazing statistic among many for KG, a future Hall of Famer.
Here's Butler, and he caps off.
There we go. Still perfect.
Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Rose against Land. He dishes it to Himmy. They kick it out to Green. Here's the three. Carroll with the rebound. And for KG, the last 3 seasons have obviously
Shoots. And he's finally not perfect.
Declining athleticism to down numbers really across the board.
Yeah, I mean, his role now has transformed. He's more of a clubhouse leader, a mentor to the up-and-comers, an extra coach, if you will, in game and on the sideline.
And it's Green, missing.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play.
Ooh, didn't count, but he gets to shoot.
Game for Butler. He has 15 points, and he put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc.
You know, Jimmy Butler is one of those guys who had to overcome major odds just to get to the NBA. Reportedly, his father abandoned the family when Jimmy was an infant. Mom kicked Jimmy.
Not much. How are you, Lucas?
The obstacles and adversity go on, yet he's made it and made it big.
And
Having fun playing some basketball.
And going back to Jimmy Butler, there were just so many times when he was set up to fail. He was not heavily recruited out of high school. He was even homeless when he was in high school in the Houston area. Went to a junior college, then Marquette, now in the NBA. So he played his freshman year at a junior college, which I think humbled him just a bit, but maybe gave him that work ethic that is so much greater in his game now.
And Kevin, the talent was there. And most of all, as we see how he dealt with adversity, the heart was there. He blocked out the distractions, finally transferred to a major college, and worked his way into becoming a first-round pick.
And Hibbert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Hibbert touched the line.
Have you played NBA 2K before? And if you have, what's your favorite game?
They kick it out to Green.
Oh, thanks.
I tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
It's going to be out of bounds. The Knicks will retain possession. There's a good screen. Here's Lynn. Down low. Mahimi passes to Allen. On the wing.
Yeah, 2K22 is a great game. I played a little bit.
Persistence as they finally hit a shot.
Gerald Green.
There's 18 seconds left here in the second.
My first, I think, was 2K11.
The dish to Carroll. Garnett, the screen. Rose kicks to Carroll. Just 3 on the clock.
Oh. What was your worst 2K? Because I don't know. There's a lot of I heard bad ones. It's just weird.
I have Derek Rose, and Derek, you guys were scoring pretty nicely as a unit here tonight. How do you facilitate that?
Just be more efficient. I'm taking less shots, making sure that I make my shots and take my time on the offensive end and get people involved in the game.
Thank you, Derek. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Yeah. I think it's between 2K18 and probably for this one. This one wasn't really that good, but it's kind of a toss-up.
Derek Rose taking care of
I didn't really play 2K17.
He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 8 assists. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma.
I don't know how bad
City.
2K17 was.
Selfish half of basketball they just played.
Because I played it for like an hour.
Absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And Shaq, what are your thoughts on New York?
Well, they got more than a few problems to work out, but it all starts with their defense. I know the analytical people love to point out opponent field goal percentage, and tonight has been a big problem. They haven't defended with any purpose. They get a whole lot more activity on defense.
All right, that is going to wrap up our halftime report, as it's just about time for the start of the third quarter.
So how's your summer going so far?
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback.
What a game for Rose. He's got 7
All right, thank you for watching.
9 points from behind the arc.
And
You too.
that's been an important part of his game today. It's really spacing the floor.
The Thunder lead by 22. Trevor Ariza out there with Anderson. And it's Rose, and it's Chandler, and it's Butler in at the 2. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. And he gets it to go. And that's 12 points for Trevor Ariza. New York shooting a lackluster 38% for the game, struggling so far. Dragic the pass to Crawford. Looking to get it going. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point
Cold
play.
so far.
Terrific effort on that shot. I mean, he's given up a lot of inches in that mismatch.
Well, height, who cares about height? I mean, it's just a number. Hey, you got to go with what you got. And he took what he had right at him there. Not many guys can maintain his level of quickness after 15 years in the league. I mean, but last season, he finally started to show a little wear and tear.
Outside Dragic. He kicks to Howard. In deep, they grab their own miss over Chandler. That misses off the backboard. Oklahoma City has got the three-point.
All right. Oh no.
15 shots outside the arc.
Fall down.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Butler against Crawford. Chandler with the block. Diaw with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. Diaw's got 13.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
Oklahoma City leading by 21. Rose kicks to Anderson. Ariza, right side.
Wide open Ariza? That's easy.
14 points for Trevor Ariza.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
It's Dragic with the drive. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Chandler's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And again, it's Trevor Ariza.
Ariza, dang, he's cooking.
They are on fire right now. That's 4 straight makes.
Dragic against Rose. Dragic dishes to Howard. And so he draws the foul on the
Ooh,
shot.
fourth foul for Chandler. Not good.
And guys, Dwight Howard's an interesting guy. One of the most physically imposing players in our league, and yet he's known for his lighthearted, almost playful nature.
And for Howard, his parents raised him to keep a smile on his face and stay upbeat, remain positive. He's done all those things and still compete in the rough and tumble world of pro basketball.
Yeah, and yet some of his peers and contemporaries have gone at him. Durant, for instance, Kobe Bryant called him so. Byron Scott questioned his desire.
Butler. How to flush it.
Comes in for Rose.
Ooh, nasty. He's been flushing all day.
New York calls time.
All right.
Well, I know last year the Knicks seemed to me to be very passive offensively, and that can sometimes be the case when you're trying to learn the triangle offense, but they never seem to attack the rim at all.
Now here's Crawford. Here's Diallo. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant.
Oh, what happened? A flagrant for Butler?
He's probably fortunate to just get
What did he do? Oh, he was trying to force the L down him. Dang, Himmy. You don't have to do that.
Greg, I agree. He better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here.
Batiste Butler.
And that one falls for Diallo.
Looking at the game Diallo has been having, he's got 14 points and a pair of blocks to go along with those.
And he's been standing tall when they needed him.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Oh, and a fast break for Oklahoma City.
What? Dang.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. Greg, as you mentioned, the Knicks very shy at going to the rim last year. Really could have used that dynamic among a lot of things to their game.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I mean, think about this. The Knicks were last in the league in drives per game as a team. So they struggled shooting when they did attack the rim, only 42%. So those areas have to improve if this team wants to become competitive.
And here is Butler after the three-pointer from Jamal Crawford. And Brooks.
And right back.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3?
Yeah.
And right back with my own triple.
Now here's Crawford. He's got 12. And there's Chandler. That's good on the assist by Crawford. Chandler's got 5 now.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Brooks kicks to Hibbert. Howard with the steal. It's Dragic with the drive. Feeds to Crawford. With the shot. Bounces high on and drops.
Crawford.
14 points for him.
Well, nothing was going down for him in the first half, but since the break, he's been on target.
Here's Butler. Gets to the rim for 2 with
The magic of Butler. Dang.
That's poor defense down low again.
Ah, he was just swift.
I'd agree with you. I don't
Trying to get through traffic, and he's like, hey, I'm the Butler.
where they would get battered inside like they had.
Now here's Dragic. 5 points in the game. Crawford drives in. And it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound. Hibbert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Goes up on the wing. That doesn't go either for Butler. The Knicks have gone even 5 of 10 on shot attempts in the third. Inside, it's tipped. It's stolen by Ariza. Looking for Anderson. He gets it there. Brooks with no.
Brooks again. Dang. The best trade made.
Now the hustle game has been going for the Thunder.
Boy, their hounding, harassing efforts at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
And one of Goran Dragic's greatest traits, Greg, excelling in the open court. High-energy point guard, a lot like he's speed to burn, very smart guy, coveted by many.
He really is. And Kevin, he transitions from defense to offense as quickly as anyone in the league, a la Tony Parker, except he's also equally adept at facilitating for others and spotting up for the 3, or just taking it to the rack himself.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Carroll's checked in. Chandler inside the line. And that one hits back iron.
Almost no chance of that shot going in.
Yeah, there were a lot of other places he could have gone with the basketball instead of forcing that shot.
And it's Hibbert missing.
I was just no way I was going in.
New York's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12.
Hibbert makes Dwight look short.
Nice action by New York here. Crawford drives in, and again it's New York.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Carroll kicks to Hibbert. Here's Anderson. Hibbert trying to free himself up. Banked in off the glass. Anderson's got 8 points.
Plays
Oh,
like
8
that,
points.
hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense. Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Carroll kicks to Anderson. Dishes to Brooks. And the foul goes on Roy Hibbert.
They still went in. Brooks with another 2.
On the assist from Ryan Anderson. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Garnett's checked in. The Knicks also changing it up. Brewer comes
The
in.
night towers are out together.
And it's Gerald Green.
It must be nighttime. Because the Knicks are going to sleep.
Outside Dragic. On the wing chip from outside the arc. Thunder with the rebound. They'll host the Denver Nuggets after this one. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand.
Woo, cooking.
And that's 18 points for Trevor Ariza. For New York, they've gone better than 53% from the floor since halftime, shooting 8 of 15. Chandler right side. Again, the miss by Chandler.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Another shot, and Hibbert with the nice inside bucket. Hibbert's got 8 points.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now, here's Brewer. 8 points for him. And there's the pass to Howard. The kick out to Dragic. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds. Now that we have a moment.
It's true. He even smiles when he turns over the ball.
Number 1, the Thunder. The Knicks fourth.
You know what, Kevin? Both of these teams have more than a few guys that can come up with a game-changing block. I mean, they're tenacious around the rim. They take pride in not allowing shots to get to the basket.
Now here's Garnett. Ariza outside.
Garnett.
The 10-footer. And off the left side.
Look at that, the 10-footer.
And it's 6 points for Garnett. New York's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Dragic against Brooks. It's stolen by Ariza. Carroll passes to Garnett.
Garnett! Dang, with the 8 point. There's a lot of 8-pointers today.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And Green gets
Oh, it's not over yet.
The success they've been having from the three-point line since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard starts to look a lot different real soon.
That's assuming they can continue that hot shooting. But if they do, and especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make this thing interesting.
Here's Dragic following the score by Oklahoma City.
Doesn't do any scoring. Like, I'll leave him. This dude was
Fires for 3. That doesn't go either for Green. The Thunder shooting fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor.
Well, I tell you what, guys, last season the Thunder were fantastic on the glass. I mean, they started out as a great rebounding team and got even better after their trades.
Here's Garnett. So the whistle blows on the shot.
Garnett stays. He's going for 10.
Here we are in November. Let's see how things are going out east in the early season. You take a look at the Magic. They've got the #1 record of the conference, and because of it, each night out, their competition is going to bring it right at them. And, of course, New York, 5 games behind.
And seeing where the Knicks are, if the season were to end today, they'd find themselves right in the playoff run. That's some serious progress for a team that struggled so much of last year.
Unfortunately, the season doesn't end today. There's a long way to go, but still, it looks like they're on the right track.
Catching up on the changes for Oklahoma City. Tyson Chandler is checked in for Hibbert. Bellinelli comes in for Trevor Ariza.
Chandler's in?
And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Aaron Brooks.
All right. But we're going to make some progress
And he's good
with that free throw.
Last
So
season,
9.
the Oklahoma City Thunder led
Yeah,
the
9.
entire NBA in rebounding. Greg, they did well on both ends. First in the league in offensive rebounds and second in defensive.
And Kevin, the thing that sticks out for me, for OKC, everybody rebounds. The guards, the bigs, the wings. It really has a huge impact and allows you to have that many more possessions. So if this team is healthy, watch out.
Just 3 to shoot. Here's Green. That doesn't go either for Green.
And the fadeaway was the only option he had on that one. Defender there, all over.
Garnett with the screen for Carroll. Looks for Garnett.
Garnett makes it 11. At this old age, he's still... The double clutch? No. Chandler cleans up.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the
Uh-oh.
And the foul on Derrick Rose. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Now, here's Green. And nothing is falling for him right now. Outside Rose. Carroll kicks to Bellinelli. Pass to Rose. Charity stripe shot. Green with the rebound.
You could tell he assumed he'd be able to beat the defensive coverage, even though it was all over.
Kicks it to Lynn. Green with a screen for Lynn. He feeds it to Green. Looking to get back on track here. Fires it up. And the Knicks miss again.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Shot is off.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense.
Yeah, the defense was stifling.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the 3rd quarter. And Gerald Green picks up the foul. That is his 1st foul of the game. Jimmy Butler is champion for Bellinelli.
Jimmy Butler.
Here's Carroll. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Garnett outside. 5 on the clock. The Knicks pull it in. Brewers got 3 rebounds so far in the game. There's the dish to Himmy. And Brewer kicks to Green. And that'll be Oklahoma City's ball as it goes out of bounds.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Yeah. Should have shot with Jimmy. We're up. Big.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the 4th.
Right here. The game's over, pretty much.
And on the floor for New York here in the 4th. They've got Ian Mahimi.
Ooh, Butler's gonna teach them kids how to play.
And it's Allen in at the 4 slot. Now here's Lynn. Here's the screen. Tries again. It's tipped. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession.
Knicks ball. 2 points. Parts unknown.
And the Knicks with possession here. Yarebko dishes to Mahimi. Robinson kicks to Yarebko. Here's Mahimi. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot. Mahimi's got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for the Knicks. Here's Rozier, guarded by Robinson. Rozier, the pass to Chandler, and that one's good.
And he came off that screen, and then he just didn't get over the top of it.
Chandler with 10.
There in time enough.
He only had 7 rebounds. That's crazy.
You can mark those up for him.
Now here's Lynn.
It's still pretty early to judge, but so far the 2014 draft draft class has lived up to the hype. The top guys were as good as promised, and a lot of talent down later in the draft as well.
And now a fast break for the Thunder.
Oh, Macklemore.
Possible, but we just see Clark. Is that possible?
Is it?
Probable, but it is possible. It is possible.
And think about it, guys. That's one of the few guys in the entire league who can pull off something like that.
Down low, Rozier. Well-timed pass. And he goes
Two rookies showing off.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Outside, Lynn puts it up from 17, and the Knicks miss again.
He's really lacking in confidence out there. 0 field goals made so far in this game.
He dishes it to Robinson. The 3. Here's my Himmy. He's off on the first. Well, Clark, what can you say about the Knicks last season? They had a lot of trouble on their road trips, among other things.
Well, especially on the road. I mean, only managed to get 7 road wins on the season, Kevin.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder.
He's going right back after missing 2.
It's Bellinelli in for Jimmy Butler.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's missing 3. What the heck?
Chance for the and 1.
And for the Knicks last season, they actually shot decently.
I would not want this on my team. He's going to miss 4. Come on, no way. I was going to say 1 of 4. You get 2 straight attempts and you only make 1 free throw.
They just forgot to defend the 3-point shot. I mean,
It's better than 0, but come on, man. You got to make 2. At the very least, that is garbage 3 throws.
Now here's Anderson. 6 to shoot. And it's Rozier missing.
No wonder why the Knicks are so garbage.
For New York, they've gone just 1 of 6 in the field to start the 4th quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. New York, no good that time either. For Oklahoma City, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th.
I tell you what, folks, I bet he won't miss that shot next time he takes it.
There's the pick to the left side wing. Here's Jerebko. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn.
And immediately looking for the open man when the double team comes to him.
And Bellinelli kicks to Macklemore. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line.
And 1. Macklemore, showing why he is the predecessor. Predecessor? Yeah, the next one in line. After the Butler. Oh.
And one thing about Ben McLemore, he can be an absolute lights-out shooter. Last season was a big improvement over his rookie campaign. Up in field goal, 3-point, and
so this is the 3rd season.
Really just scratching the surface in terms of his potential.
Thunder have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. Pretty nice efficiency there.
For another fast break bucket. I mean, that's their not-so-secret weapon.
It's as if the defense has been a step slow in transition all night. I mean, at some point, they have got to make the adjustment.
To the middle, here's Allen, and the layup's good off the glass.
You know, that's a case there, Kevin, of him making a pass to a spot, and then he let his teammate run right into it. Well executed.
On deep, Macklemore, good. Macklemore's got a pair of 3s here in the 4th quarter for the Thunder.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Allen outside. Lynn against Anderson. Lynn's shot is off.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself.
Dang, Macklemore.
And from an offensive standpoint,
He's having fun.
Stellar.
Yeah, really good. I mean, extremely well coached, fluid, efficient. Man, it's been a lot of fun to watch. The points just keep piling up because they've been such a well-oiled machine. Well, it's hard to believe that we're at the...
Oh, how nasty.
The rim rattler.
Just just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now.
That's straight up Showtime stuff right there, baby. Major highlight reel material.
Now here's Lynn. He kicks it to Allen. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. From deep, McLemore. Allen with the rebound.
Ooh, not good.
Allen's got his third rebound on the night.
Hold on 1 second.
New York shooting around 36%. They're just not able to finish consistently. Allen, a screen on Anderson. Lynn dishes to Uretko. No luck. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. Oklahoma City moving it around.
All right. Turned it over.
Outside Robinson.
Yeah, the NBA Development League now celebrating its 15th anniversary and a lot of change over that time. None of the original 8 teams still playing in their original locations. Still, it's only growing. I think we'll see it grow to 30 teams before long.
And the Knicks making a change here. Crawford's checked in. Anderson with the ball, and Allen picks him up defensively. Allen against Anderson. Puts it up from 17, and he drops that one in. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds. You're talking about the D-League. Not really a moneymaker yet, but it's really benefited, Clark, the NBA in so many ways.
It clearly has, Kevin. Place to trade new players, officials, and executives or management. A way to test out possible rule changes. I think building revenue is the focus, though, and the players make a small salary, but the NBA Developmental League is helping the NBA be better.
Now here's Anderson out to the right wing. And it's Rozier missing. And here's Crawford. Feeds it to Uretko. Over to the left wing. Robinson left side. Pass to Uretko. Crawford outside. Cans the shot with nobody near him. Crawford's got 22.
He's really done a nice job taking advantage of his opportunities in this half.
Here's Rozier, guarded by Robinson. Black, and he's on the money with his first shot today.
This obliteration.
Steve Kerr and Jason Kidd both coming with.
They had a chance to come back,
the last few seasons, and also
but they just blew it.
I don't know, guys. Maybe we should.
This is the Knicks of 2015 for you.
But pretty impressive stuff.
That's not for me to do.
They've only scored a few points in this fourth quarter.
Even if it is a big one.
Here's Rozier following the score by Jamal Crawford. And that one's good. Now here's Robinson. Dishes it to Allen. Crawford outside. To the inside. And Dorsey kicks to Robinson. Fires the three. The Thunder pull it in. Black's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. You know, you look at the coaching success for both Jason Kidd and Steve Kerr, both with long playing careers, championship experience on their resumes. Steve, in fact, Clark, even had some time in the front office with Phoenix.
And don't forget about his broadcasting career either, Kevin. I mean, I think in both cases, though, you look at these two guys, they were able to come in and have immediate credibility with their teams and their playing experience, part of their preparation for being coaches.
Here's Bellinelli. Again, the Thunder score.
That one was solid. There's a big difference in the field goal percentages between these two teams here in the second half.
And, Greg, that difference has come about because we've got one team moving crisply, getting good shots, and the other is just kind of stagnant.
Woo! Having fun. Ooh.
That could very well be a contender for Dunk of the Year and perhaps might make its way all over the internet.
I tell you, that is the crowd pleaser of all crowd pleasers.
Crawford passes to Allen. To the inside. Stolen by Anderson. And the Thunder pushing it up now. Bellinelli's got the ball. From from the arc. And it's Anderson that time on the assist from McLemore. Anderson's got 10 points now just in this quarter. New York's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. In the corner, it's Robinson. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the three ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a three-point battle taking shape here.
The pass to Anderson. Fires the three. It's rebounded by New York. Robinson goes in, and he gets it to go.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ben McLemore. That's foul number 2 for him. Kevin Garnett is checked in for Oklahoma City. Then for the Knicks, Himmy's checked in for Dorsey. And it's Jeremy Lin in for Robinson. Himmy's shot is good.
How about the inbound pass there? Easy bucket.
Oklahoma City's gone 4-7 with the long ball.
All right. Gonna smooth this out.
Now here's McLemore. Defense is right there.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Thunder.
And they could do no wrong today, Steve. That's right. This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
Yes, very satisfying win for them, too. A game to remember, and on the other side, definitely one you want to forget as soon as possible.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2.
Numbers and a dominant display for Jimmy Butler. Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Here's Garnett. And a foul on the shot. Got him on the way up that time.
Ooh,
So he'll shoot
Garnett. Making a campaign for something. I don't know what.
The 2 nice steals as well. It's been a really complete performance for him today.
And Clark, he's made a huge impact at both ends of the floor.
That free throw, no good.
His free throws should improve.
And he sinks the second.
12 points. Not bad.
So far, we've seen them be a bit careless with the ball.
Yeah. They throw the ball away like 20 times. Could have been a better game.
Is how they've played thus far. They're going to have to reel it in and show some more discipline.
From 10 feet out, that one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
The fans
14
are
points.
just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win.
That's going to close out the game.
It sure is. I mean, they kept this crowd in the game, gave them plenty to cheer about, and really used that home court advantage to their advantage.
Out of bounds, Knicks ball as New York keeps possession of it. .23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Some nice passing by New York here. Just 5 on the clock. From 11 feet away. No good.
All right.
Now here's McLemore. Defended by Allen. Pass to Rozier. Garnett left side. No good.
Yeah, we tried. Took it 150. And no cigar. All right.
No question about it.
Play one more game, and that'll be it.
Plenty to scream and holler about. This place was rocking. It was on fire, and it only got louder as that lead got bigger.
And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now we'll go to the studio with the award-winning Ernie Johnson.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Jimmy Butler. He had no problems getting his offense going, making all 5 of his first 5 shots of the night.
Just a sensational performance on a lot of levels, Ernie. Too many levels to talk about. Man, in some game, he's in the background. He doesn't get the chance to be the star of the show, but not tonight. He's the star tonight. Put him on the Hollywood Walk of Fame.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And folks, that's it for us. Thank you for tuning in. Always a pleasure. For Kenny the Jet Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a great night.
Look what happened when the game got sloppy. Introducing the Lone Ranger, Akeem Mosabi, the horse and big. The 10-gallon tracks, the hood cowboys with the 10-gallon raps, racking ACG boots and baseball caps. I agree, this ain't a simulation of the doo-doo. This is the shot said to get used to. Gangstar foundation to treat, we branched off. Shine, I just waited our chance to blast off. Year rounds in possession of Black Poet, Nick Khalil, the NYGs. I'm making diamonds out of pressure, my pipes are intact. Don't believe me, action, pointing it back to the track. These recordings be important and responsible for drama like Sarah Palin, Joe Biden, McCain, and Obama.
Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, 2 ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. Man, listen, we be on a life or death mission. Get paid like tuition or caged up in prison. One time for your mind, 2 ghetto politicians. 3 for all my niggas locked down in the system. NYG. They said New York fell off. Who bringing New York back? I'm like, where we went? What part of the game is that? We've been here the whole time, anxiously waiting. And the streets paper chase, supreme testing our patience. Now stop the presses. Listen up, this is not a lecture. More like a message with a flow that's as hot as peppers. Pop the only way you can stop this villain. I'm sick with it, couldn't with a moxicillin. I've been the illest, this ill kid, Operation Red. Though I never contemplated that. Then that's a wrap, turn your pages to 03. Chapter NYG's, pants is my code D. No iron team, homie, picture me solo. See what happened to Tony, what he did to Manolo. Here go that New York Giant, back on it again. Seen with Wolverines, and he wasn't from me.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. In this game, we'll see the Oklahoma City Thunder against the Denver Nuggets. Looking at Denver, they want to turn it around after the loss to the Jazz in Salt Lake City. They suffered an upset loss, perhaps a loss of focus, but you can be certain that won't be the case tonight. Well, as we know, the value of great outside shooting perhaps never higher than it is right now. Kenny, in your mind, who are the premier shooters in the game?
I'll tell you, it's obvious that the Splash Brothers, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, top 2 guys shooting the basketball. Kyle Korver's right up there. An undervalued, underrated shooter, Carmelo Anthony.
Stop it. You name Carmelo before you name Dirk Nowitzki, before you name Damian Lillard, before you name Kevin Durant. I'll even put Jose Calderon.
Oh, you're kidding me. Over
Carmelo? Yes, all day, every day.
Carmelo?
Yes.
Give me a shooting contest, Jose versus Carmelo. I'm taking Carmelo every night.
You set it up. Jose, what's up, Papi?
May 23rd.
More levels, more devils. Diesel. Airing out the stage like
Hello, fans. Welcome to this presentation of the NBA Sunday Night Action. Harlan alongside Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. Welcome to the Panhandle State, Oklahoma, and home of the Oklahoma City Thunder. And, of course, Vince Carter. Without his presence, they'll have to overcome the hole there.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting used to.
We've got a chance here to Set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So out there for the Nuggets right now. Favors is out there with Muscala. Then there's Iman Shumpert. Then it's Anthony, and it's Knight in at the point guard position. Muscala misses. We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
Outside Rose. Kicks it out to Ariza. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 6 points for Ariza. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against New York.
And how about the game plan that was constructed for that one? I mean, it was apparent how powerless the D was to stop it.
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. I mean, they just didn't have an answer for anything they threw at them.
Again, Oklahoma City.
There we go. So guys, for the break, I had to do something.
Always a good sign.
Here's Knight. 14 points from him the last game against Utah.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying
All right, you got a decent game started.
Of getting them to overcommit and getting themselves to the
Ooh.
And stolen by Knight. Just about 2 minutes into the game. First quarter basketball. To the paint. Deflects the pass. Rose with the block. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. It's stolen by Rose.
Rose with the steal. Teresa. Oh! Throws it down. He has 10 points. All the points. Dang.
Great sequence for them defensively and offensively.
He's making a good claim for third. Best player on the team. Maybe first one day. But not right now. Because we got a player who wants to get on the scoreboard. Assert his dominance to the Rose or Butler. To remind Ariza that's not his team yet.
Awesome defense. I mean, he'll hit those unless you're right in his grill.
That's not the type of.
Oh, I thought that was going to be Chandler.
Very often.
And Shumpert kicks tonight. Here's Muscala. They shoot again. He takes it up and lays it in. Muscala's got his first points of the night.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Now here's Ariza. Turned in an outstanding game against New York. A three-pointer off the mark.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Kicks it tonight.
Yeah. Missed his first bucket.
To the middle. Looking for Favors. He gets it there. Right side Shumpert.
I haven't seen Favors in a while. I heard about him. As soon as that whole Donovan Mitchell and Tom Mitchell left that team, and then Rudy Gobert left, it's like the whole team fell apart.
Rose with the ball. He also had a big impact in that win against the Knicks.
So you gotta make yourself a star. You gotta know that you gotta work hard. A situation can change. No matter what you're doing in life, you gotta make sure you can do things yourself. Charging? What? It's gonna be a tough game, guys. This is not the Knicks. We're both struggling, trying to get up there, but they're struggling more, and they want that win. And as soon as I say that, throw it out of bounds.
And sometimes it feels like Brandon Knight is the Rodney Dangerfield of the NBA. The guy just doesn't get much respect.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin. Through the end of last season, he's already been on 3 teams in 5 years. On one hand, it may be disrespectful, but teams recognize his ability, too.
Good for the basket. Starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
And I was brushing my teeth, so I had to get that done.
Anthony's got his second bucket of the night.
And here goes the leading scorer of the game. Ariza. Bang.
I don't think there was anyone, and I mean anyone, that could have stopped him on that one.
Nah.
I'm glad they didn't try, because somebody might have got their feelings hurt.
Yeah, they would have.
Camera replay really gave you a good look at the action. Reaves it dishes to Chandler. Rose passes to Anderson.
Anderson? Oh, we got 3 scores now.
And here is
just the main 2 aren't scored. They haven't scored yet. Dang.
Outside Anthony.
All right.
To the paint. And the shot counts. He's fouled. And it's
it bounced in off of Chandler.
A sharp pass to set up that high percentage shot in close.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the night here.
Chandler.
Oklahoma
determined.
From deep so far in this game. On the top of the key.
Look at that. Oh, come on, ice cold.
And going against Oklahoma City, their first meeting of the
They have not scored. They've been getting crushed. What is wrong with Butler? And they're having some chemistry issues.
They both would love to get the upper hand early. This game to me is psychological as much as
oh my goodness.
Provides that edge you're looking for.
Now Anthony following the three-point attempt.
This is so much more different than the first game. What the heck? We lost the lead. Are you kidding me? 10-5. Now it's 18-16.
It really is.
They gotta get over their issues. Maybe this will help. Seeing the cheerleaders dancing. Come on, get hyped. Come on. There we go. A few seconds of that. That might do it. See if Rose can get in the right mind space.
And his skill set allows him to generate offense both in transition as well as the half court.
3. Yes, Rose hits. Finally hits after 4 shots.
Get it done however he has to do it.
It's deflected, and it's out of bounds for the Nuggets as Denver retains possession. Ray was talking about Brandon Knight.
He goes right to the bench after hitting his first shot. I don't know why, but he needs the rest, I guess.
That was one of the bigger weaknesses, Clark, earlier in his career.
Yeah, not only was the shot going down more, it looked better. It was better mechanically, but now to take the next
Brooks,
step,
see if he can do better than what Rose was doing.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 16-point game against Utah.
Yeah, but I also thought the rebounding was impressive. He got some huge
Ooh.
in that game. You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off
Slow the game down, they say. No, they want to pressure. But look, cross over. No.
This game coming after
3 straight wins. They're trying to get their 4th straight to get back into over 50 contention. They need to get back up there if they want to make the playoffs.
I mean, they didn't appear to have any kind of cohesiveness in terms of game plan. And they never figured out how to attack the defense. Now,
Garnett with the block.
Well, you have to like the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
yeah,
Butler hits.
really playing
Our stars are finally hitting.
And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats.
They are winners.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters.
Oh, Brooks got away with maybe a flagrant.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed.
I couldn't see the flagrant because he was too short.
Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off
The ref was refs don't like, can't see short, but he's short.
Each one more comes in for Shumpert, and it's Cannon in for Brandon Knight. And that'll be
Ref's fairly blind.
as it goes out of bounds.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
Oklahoma City's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Brooks, the pass to Garnett. He kicks to Butler. Steps back and shoots. That's good.
There we go. Butler with his second basket.
Sometimes that step back move gives you just enough time and space to gather yourself for a good release.
And there's the foul.
He's back to the... Nope. Oh, they're going to let him stay.
Second foul of the game.
Already his second foul. He's in danger of getting into serious foul trouble early in this game.
And stolen by Butler.
Just waiting.
Butler serves.
Play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
And here's Brooks.
No rush. Can Brooks hit? No, still not able. After there's 2 fouls, he does nothing.
Great shooters have a way of feeling when they've got enough room to pull the trigger.
No doubt about it. The defense, you can see him exhaling right now. Fortunate that he didn't knock that one down.
Here's Cannon.
What?
Point out in their last game against Utah. And here we go. Brooks got it. The fast break.
Shoots.
And it's Butler missing.
Man, that is
What the heck?
Right there.
The black. I don't know what that was for real.
They double him with Butler. Anthony dishes
All right.
to Cannon. Lets the three fly. The rebound by Garnett. The Thunder leading by 3. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Hey guys, a bit ago, Mike Malone and I were able to chat.
Butler
I asked him about the player
cooking after that slow start.
and he had no hesitation saying Kevin Garnett. He said what makes KG special and such a problem to deal with is he can control games on both ends of the floor with his offensive and defensive skill set. Saying he has so much length, it makes it very difficult around both keys for us.
And thank you, Doris.
And most good teams in the NBA are
Woo.
exploiting.
There we go.
The Nuggets struggled with that last season, and it lowered their overall effective field goal percentage.
And it's the Nuggets with the ball. After Jimmy Butler made that last three-pointer, it's Anthony with the drive. And he gets it to go. Anthony's got 8 points.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Now Brooks, 11 points for him in that last game against New York.
And also give him credit for his ability to pass the basketball. He was always looking for the open man.
And that one.
There we go, KG. Unlike in real life, he ain't trying to make someone dead. He's just trying to make teams have a great lead. He's supporting like he's supposed to. Oh, that was great, but no result.
So nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Deep 2 from Carroll.
Goes into it, and it actually pays off at the bounce.
And now it's an 11-point Thunder lead.
Carroll embracing KG in his final farewell. This is his final ride right here.
Basketball in Denver. This coming on the heels of 10 straight
last 70 games.
And 13.
And so here's Denver. Following the
last season.
Oklahoma City. It's Anthony with the drive.
I'm not going to force him to stay.
And now a fast break for the Thunder. The shot by
Butler shoots and scores.
And again, it's Oklahoma City.
And it's like raining buckets right now. I wonder if this is the early stages of a blowout.
Well, we got to be careful. Don't want to get ahead of ourselves just yet. But it has been pretty ugly so far, no doubt about that.
Now, here is Humphries. 17 points for him last game against Utah.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor.
Hibbert with the bucket.
Just a major presence on the D.
Oh, Jimmy with the bucket. Again.
They are playing with purpose here tonight, guys.
And they're doing it at both ends of the floor. I mean, that's what you like to see. They've been controlling the action from both ends of the court.
Here's Anthony following the score.
Oh, no. Carmelo. No, I'm going to do here soon. Oh, that clutch was not enough.
And listen, it's sometimes
Aaron Brooks going to shoot for his first point.
To know when to rebuild. So while they weren't quite sure what they had coming,
they're getting easy wins right now, playing against teams that don't have much. What will happen when they actually have to face a team? Will the Thunder be able to compete? I don't know if I should make any moves so I can compete at the highest level. These teams are just fortunate breaks so far. I don't want to underestimate the Knicks. Oh, well, they ain't the Knicks. That's what I'm saying. They got blown out by us. This is the Carmelo Anthony-led Nuggets. You see? They are out. They come back with some free throws of their own. But as you're like, yep, we're in it, so we're not in it. Inside cannon? Oh, come on, bro. You don't have to pull that.
Good on the second free.
There we go. 16. I'm like, okay, I want some competition. Ooh. No, not 7 competition. It's impossible. But you know, some competition I can beat.
How about the start that they've gotten off to here? Huge lead, and we're still in the first quarter.
And guys, it hasn't just been the scoring. I mean, they're playing tremendous defense too.
Kevin Garnett with the steal.
I wouldn't have counted anyways.
Domination in the first quarter.
Alright, story time.
Thunder lead by 19.
GW at 13.
And the second quarter about to get
See what the story is this time.
back in just a moment. And before the game, Carmelo Anthony talked about how he prepares himself mentally to carry this team. You don't hear to conserve.
Yeah, or talking about possibly winning basketball games. But I have a feeling he's more concerned than he talks about, and when he says it's easy. It may be for him, but it sure didn't look easy for the Knicks last season.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided.
I thought there was a story there, but I guess they skipped it because they're not in the same team, I guess. Really makes sense. If you guys ever see my Twitch channel one day, apparently I'm getting blocked on everything, which is weird.
They got Trevor Ariza, Chandler out there with Ryan Anderson, then it's Brooks, and it's Rose in at point guard. That's the group for Oklahoma City getting going here in the second. The shot by Knight, no good. Oklahoma City leading by 20. Brooks kicks to Rose.
Rose with a flush.
How fun is it watching this fella just go to work?
Greg, it's not every point guard who can climb the ladder like you can.
All right, let's get this started. Some more domination, or is it going to be different? Come on, Nuggets. Prove it.
Here's Shumpert. The 19-footer.
There we go. Got some.
Shumpert's got 9.
Oh, Shumpert.
1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. It's Ariza on the wing. Feeds it to Chandler.
Oh, yeah, that was a bad shot. Bad shot.
And the ball goes out of
That was a bad shot.
by Chandler. And with this opportunity, we can show you this season's top shot blocking teams. Number 1, the Thunder.
You know, sometimes a team, Kevin, will have one guy who does a nice job blocking shots. Other times, a guy finds ways to get other players involved in shot blocking. Well, this team does it as a group. That's why they're the league's best in block shots.
Favors against Anderson. And foul call as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. It's on Tyson Chandler. Denver with a tough year last season. A lot of losses for them on the road as they would go, Clark, only 11-30 away from the Mile High City.
Yeah, and Kevin, they ended the season on a 5-game road losing streak as well. I mean, they had mostly given up at that point as they had tried to develop young players, and it just kind of blew up on them down the stretch.
And that one falls for Cannon.
A big problem for the Nuggets last year is that they just couldn't hit shots away from home. I mean, they finished in the bottom 5 in terms of field goal percentage on the road.
Good on both.
Hey, I've got one more note on the Nuggets and the road. I mean, when you shoot as poorly as they did, as you mentioned, you start to lose some confidence and second-guess things. It's a lot of through shooting slumps like in somebody else's building, no doubt.
So against the whistle, contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up.
Before getting dinged up, Brian Anderson was rolling. I mean, over the first few seasons of his career, improved in efficiency in all areas. Then he had the back injury, and last season his shooting percentages really went south.
Ish Smith, he's checked in for Cannon. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2.
Oh, yeah, I think he's in the Bucks. I think on the championship team. Ryan Anderson.
NBA's most improved player
crazy.
Award. Then In the
I thought the guy who was in a real, I think he's a real champion in her life recently. 2 years ago, the 21 champions.
Brian Anderson, if he can stay healthy, he's a tremendous asset, and he isn't just a shooter. He can get it done.
I don't know why he's all the way back there. He should have been up there.
Derek Favors making his last shot. They get it back. Pass to Ariza.
There we go. A guy can shoot.
The dish to Anderson over Favors.
Oh.
Rejection by Favors.
That's 2 misses for Anderson.
Outside jumper. Knight wide open. Bangs home the trifecta. Knight's got his second basket of the night.
Talk about doing a Rip Van Winkle on defense. Come on, guys, wake up. Why are they leaving him open at the three-point line? Come on.
Our timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know, as I watched Derek Favors last season, he continued to develop his offense. He was a big, unpolished athlete coming into the league, had some conditioning problems, but now it seems like he's on track to be a force as a power forward.
Anderson, a screen on Smith. Rose gets to Anderson. He got
There we go, and one by Anderson. Finally some buckets. You don't want to get this lead away.
In the first half here.
And I think they should.
I knew the Nuggets had some fight. They're not the Knicks.
It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
Talking about Derek Favors, his points per game.
Okay, there they are.
As it has done in each of his 6 seasons in the league, he's an ascending player.
He is, definitely refined his moves down on the blocks, and he's also become much improved at passing out of the double team, averaging a career high in assists last season as well. The arrow is certainly pointing up for Mr. Favors. His shot's it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Clark, the thing you like about Derek Favors is he keeps adding to his game every year. You forget how young he is, too.
That's exactly right. We need a reminder. This guy came into the league very early, right after a year of college. Seems like he's been around forever.
And for Favors and his youth, he has made big strides. And in a few years' time, could be one of the more dominant bigs in our league. And guys,
it's not really wrong, but I haven't heard much
you forget
in a few years.
Big man a little longer to figure it out. I mean, he's certainly been putting it together here the last few seasons.
Now here is Smith. Outside jumper. Favors with a screen on Anderson. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Muscala. And again, Denver, no good.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
From 13. And a pick outside.
Ooh, Rose.
And that's now 10 points for Rose.
And started hot, and he's only gotten harder.
We did not start hard. He was a brick.
Down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Yeah, there was no bucket there, boy. Shoot quicker. The thing I like about the newer games now is you can play scenarios and stuff. I played a little bit of the new one. I'm gonna get the 24. Hopefully it's better. Like, I know they seem like they're rushing it, but hey, I don't mind as long as it's a good game.
Chandler with the steal. Over in the corner.
A lot of games just seem like they're trying to milk the game. Yeah. And I hear the mic curves are getting worse because they are rushing it. They're just trying to pump out a lot of stuff. I need to take a little more time, a few months more, and guess what? Make a little bit more, and it's like, okay, it's not my game.
Yeah, well, it starts with point guards being able to break down defenses and get into the
YouTube is way better than Twitch because I got copyrighted for talk. I did everything they said. Fair use, the talking stuff over the music and stuff, and it's fair use. They can't block me if I'm talking, but they still did it. They did no reason for copyrighting me. That's what bothering so much today. We're getting in so much trouble because of just doing whatever. I don't really recommend probably using Twitch because they'll block you. They'll do whatever. They don't have a reason to. You're still talking.
Knight passes to Smith. And there's the call on Chandler.
They also don't know that there's parodying stuff.
It probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
They think that if there's music playing in the background, that it's illegal. No, you can't make up your own rule on your streaming server.
Denver calls timeout.
There's a law for a reason. So Twitch is going to get taken down, I believe. Which would be cool, because there's other stuff out there, which is weird stuff, but you can do whatever you want. I like Twitch. I tried to work with them, and they keep trying to take me down. I'm just a young man trying to make a, honest living. Trying to live my dreams that I had since I've been like 7 to 9 years old. Maybe even longer than that.
Exquisite ball movement. And that's because
the people like that trying to make it harder. Something to be prepared for. And to look past, like, to keep fighting through as you get older. If you're like a little kid watching this, that's what I recommend. There'll be people try to stop you. Don't even acknowledge them. They can't stop you. Or they can hurt you, but they can't stop you. Your parent, not really. That's how I believe, man. They can't stop you. Just believe that. Ignore everything else. No one told me that as a kid. And it's useful advice that I wish I had. No one can stop you but you.
Favors with the screen. Smith drives in.
That's why there's a phrase called "You're your own worst enemy" in this life. And it's true. At times, if you let it be true. If you let it be true. Don't let it be true. That's my advice.
And the offensively, they've been struggling. He just wants to get them back into a good flow.
But right now, it's not advice time. It's basketball time.
Things kind of snowballed on him in that regard. This is a good time out to kind of calm his guys down and reset button.
Ooh, like to do this.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Chandler. Garnett comes in for Ryan Anderson.
I'm about to change something. Let me know, guys, if I should do something new. Stream on some different server, because I don't know if I should stream anymore on Twitch. And I've been giving them a chance for a few years now, here and there, and they keep trying to take me down. And let me know if you want to watch me over there, or should I just stream over here for now on. Let me know, because I might just stop trying to stream over there.
On its way from Rose for 2, and he knocks down the jumper.
He's had better starts, obviously.
I'm going to give it like another month or 2, and if they don't stop removing my videos and my clips, that's my hard work. And I'm just going to put my videos over here, where I actually can see them. Like, I'm going to put my hard work over here in the future. When I'm ready.
That is his first foul of the game.
They removed every one of my clips that I worked so hard for.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Each one more is checked in for Denver. Now, here's Butler.
My message, YouTube, keep being mature. Thank you. Thank you for not being like Twitch. Thank you so much for not being a spoiled control freak.
Garnett against Humphries. Garnett wide open. And Damari Carroll is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Isaiah Cannon, he's checked in for the Nuggets.
Scoring, Kevin Garnett. Nuggets substitution, Isaiah Cannon.
Denver's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Pass to Humphries. Soft touch off the glass.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Oklahoma City shooting percentage 59%. The offense is running smooth. It's been said time and time again that playing in Oklahoma City is one of the tougher places to play in the league. Last year we saw it as well. This place, Greg, gets so loud when the Thunder are rolling.
And even though the Thunder missed the playoffs, the Chesapeake Energy Arena was as loud as ever. Really helps when you are the show in a city.
And even though the injuries hurt the Thunder, last year at home they were still as strong as ever. I mean, a home record of 29-12 is pretty darn good. Unfortunately, they were in a very tough Western Conference.
And part of why the Thunder were so good at home was their attention to detail on the defensive end of the floor. They were a top 5 defense at home. They had the best rebound differential in the league at home.
KG, that's good.
A splendid pass that time by Rose.
For Denver, they've gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%.
Mr. Rose is ready.
Here's Cannon. He's covered by Rose.
Ooh, oh, that's easy.
Moore's got his first bucket.
He's still not over.
Oklahoma City's gone
We're trying to.
50% from three-point range in the second quarter.
Ooh, the moves on Mr. Cannon here.
Rose in the post, taken away by Anthony.
Ooh, Anthony.
Knocks it loose. It's stolen by
Thank
Rose.
you for that back.
By himself.
And here you go, the receipt.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really
3 steals for Mr. Rhodes.
right there,
Not really polite, Mr. Rhodes. I don't care. It's funny.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy is much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
Just
about
impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table
And Mr.
for one
Rhodes.
another.
5 straight baskets, Greg.
Butler has to always pick up the Rhodes at
One
times.
unit out there.
all alone.
Ah, not even
I tell
close.
you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
No good for Moore. Oklahoma City shooting the ball beautifully in the second quarter. They're at 55% from the field. And it's Butler missing. Denver's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Cannon kicks to Anthony. No luck. Excellent D there from Garnett.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside Butler. Garnett outside. Shot clock at 5. From deep. But they get it back. And it's Butler.
No, they didn't. What the heck did that ball go?
Those 2 in the first quarter.
Oh no.
Cannon dishes to Moore. He feeds it to Humphries. Anthony left side. Turner with a screen on Rose. Here's Cannon. And too long on the shot.
The Rose with the defense. Butler. Turnaround Jay. No. A little too much or too little. I don't know. Which is not enough. Look at Anthony putting on the moves. Turner shoots and oh, that was awful.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And it's
These are awful shooting at the end. Oh, close your eyes, guys.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Here's Anthony. He's got 8. The pass to Cannon. But 3. The shot is off. Carroll. No luck. And through
well, here's the halftime show, so enjoy.
Running away with this one. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Hi, Kevin. I'm here with Derek. And Derek, what are the most important things you've done defensively tonight to help your offensive approach?
Contesting their shots. They're a great three-point shooting team. We were just contesting, getting out and run. That's our favorite thing to do. Get out, run. We got bigs that can run, shooters on the floor, so open the floor up a little bit.
Derek, always explosive in transition. Thank you. Kevin?
Thank you, Doris. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And hello again. We have amped up home crowd joining us for our halftime report. Ernie Johnson with the illustrious Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Derrick Rose taking care of business in this one. He had 14 points, 6 assists, and also 3 steals. Kenny, let's get your take on Oklahoma City.
Well, shooters were popping open right and left. Exceptional ball movement. Guys racing off screens, spotting up, knocking down shots. That's the way you play basketball unselfishly, and it was superb, and they exploited all the weaknesses of the defense.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Nuggets.
Well, with the way they struggled to defend the three-point line, it started to look like warm-up drills. They cannot be afraid to bring more defenders out high. They got to make life tougher on those outside shooters.
All right, and that'll do it for us here. We now take you back to the second half of our game. Kevin Harlan ready with the call.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first two quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. A fantastic game from Derrick Rose in this one.
He was just like a jitterbug out there. I mean, disrupting passes, getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just
well, hey, yo,
I
pause.
like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a net. It's the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor for him.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it. Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, it's good, Clark.
Yeah, there's certain people who can call you something and typically be an insult, but they'll be like, hey, that's a compliment from this guy. Oh, it's like that guy. It was a good pass, man. You're like, hey, what are you talking about, man? That was an insult from you. Yeah, that was a good pass, wasn't it?
Uninspired. Boy, did he find.
What are you talking about? That was a terrible pass.
Of course, playing next to the
Hey, yo, that was a good dunk, wasn't it?
About 1 minute played here in the second half.
Ooh.
To the inside. And Favors kicks to
I
shot.
don't know why he didn't just score that.
Three-pointer. Again, Shumpert missing.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, Greg, it's been a physical.
Yeah, that's how you get up, you clap. Sick on the paint, you clap.
Gritty and rough.
Golf clap right
That's how
here.
you win games.
For Oklahoma City, they have gone 4 for 5 from the charity stripe in this one up to now. The first free throw is good.
We're really impressed with the way Jimmy Butler last season made big strides in his game, going from a supporting role player to someone you can build your team around.
And so Butler nails both of them. And Jimmy Butler had the career highs across the board last season, won the Most Improved Player of the Year award, really picking up his production in his 4th season.
You know, we had seen the flashes of potential in Butler before. Last season, he sustained great play and really took everything to the next level.
That is good. 16 points for Trevor Ariza.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Mike Muscala. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, he was 1 step late that time, Greg.
Ariza up top, covered by Anthony. Anthony against Ariza. It's good this time.
There we go, Ariza with 4 straight points.
Rose has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting.
Hey, let's go right over here.
Time.
Cleveland!
Now, he's got 5. Muscala, no good, unable to end this run.
You know, you can feel the desperation right now. They're starting to lose their composure offensively.
Yeah, it's palpable, Greg. I mean, clearly you can see the frustration. And it's understandable. I mean, right now they're on the wrong side of a big run.
Here's Shumpert following the score by Trevor Ariza. And that one's good, Shumpert. Shumpert's got 11 points.
You know, huge height advantage there, but because of the great body control, he's able to cancel it out.
Agreed. The body control essential in that situation. I mean, if you're giving up a bunch of height, then you better be able to manufacture things in the air. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Not a lot.
Oklahoma, this is for you.
Now here's Shumpert, 11 points in the game. And Trevor Ariza is going to pick up a
Yeah, look at the energy after a 39-point lead. The energy is through the roof right now.
Shumpert against Butler. Come on, Shumpert again. Shumpert's got 4 points this quarter.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Butler on the way. Guarded by Shumpert. Butler passes to Chandler. Rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Inside. And Favors gets it to go in on the assist by Knight. That's now 8 points for Derek Favors.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
And Chandler throws
And flushes it down.
The kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Nuggets have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. Passes to Shumpert. Chandler comes with a double team. Favors dishes to Muscala. Second chance shot. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Anderson's got his 5th rebound in this one. Shoots from 12. No good off the front iron. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Tanking is something
Denver.
teams that are out of it tend to do.
This is for you.
Word, Clark, but it seems to be the one used by a lot of guys.
Shut up.
Try to hide it last season either.
What?
You know, it certainly looked that way. Right around March, they just started sitting key players for no real reason. They framed it as rest, but it didn't quite look that way.
Here's Butler. Brandon Knight picking up that last basket. Butler gets to Ariza. To the paint. They get a hand on it and stolen by Knight. Out of bounds. Oklahoma City.
He hit one of our fans. Carmelo.
That can rebound the ball, such an asset to any team in the NBA. With now a look at the top rebounding wingman, Carmelo Anthony fourth.
You know, the work they do on the boards is such a big part of all these players' game. I mean, they play much bigger than the grand majority of small forwards in our league.
Yeah, I think they all have that little bit of extra edge to their game that allows them to put up the kind of rebound numbers usually you only see from power forwards.
And here's Smith following the three-pointer by Aaron Brooks. Smith the pass to Shumpert. To the paint. Here's Muscala. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
And now we get a moment to see the numbers for Trevor Ariza. Averaging 12 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's really
not bad. They're finally talking about this season.
Plays here recently.
Yeah, in every way, I think he's doing a much better job, and the numbers certainly support that.
First free throw is good.
It's about 100 before. It's gonna be 100 before the end of the game. Hibbert.
To win the West, of course, we know what happened in terms of injuries, and they ended up having them on the outside, looking in terms of the postseason.
Roy Hibbert's checked in for Ryan Anderson. For the Thunder, their play against the rest of the West wasn't a huge problem as to why they missed the playoffs. And Clark, you know, they went 25 and 27 against the rest of the West.
Well, at first glance, that doesn't look too bad, but only 7 wins in those 29 games against the Western Conference playoff teams. With the talent the Thunder have, you still think of them as favorites in the West, at least one of the favorites in the West.
+8 in the rebound differential, one more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Stolen by Brooks. One-on-one fast break. Unloads. Again, the Thunder score. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Oklahoma City.
The activity level defensively, I've really been impressed with. They've been in attack mode on the defensive end.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
Oh, and here it comes Carroll all alone. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
They just can't miss. Everything they put up, it seems, goes in.
You know,
This is a blowout.
you're the bug, and sometimes you're the windshield. They are certainly the bugs tonight. Nothing going their way.
And I'm not even sure that I'd want to be the windshield.
No, maybe the windshield wiper.
Yeah,
right. Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Garnett comes in for Chandler. And it's Bellinelli in for Trevor Ariza. Denver also making some changes. Turner's checked in for Mike Muscala. Humphreys comes in for Derek Favors. And it's Cannon in for Brendan Knight. Here's Bellinelli. Cannon with the rebound. They set the pick. To end the run, out to Shumpert. There's the triple. Cannot hit. So the Thunder will take it the other way.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bagels in the second.
Well, he knew how many inches he had over the guy. I mean, let's face it. Good decision to just rise up and take the jump shot.
Here's Smith. The Thunder making the shot. Here's Humphreys.
And for Chris Humphreys, last year was a chance to sign with a playoff contender. The Wizards turned out to be even more than that, with the 4th best record in the East. And Humphreys helped them to get there, averaging about 6.5 boards per game.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Moore's checked in. He's off on the second.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yes, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Here's Moore. Aaron Brooks picking up that last basket. Moore dishes to Turner. Outside jumper. 5 to shoot. It's tipped.
This is just too easy. They're one of the worst teams in the NBA right now. This happens when I can actually make buckets. And they can actually miss and make mistakes. This is a little too easy. I'll give them a little boost.
Here's Cannon. Brooks covering.
You know how they can be. Once they get a boost, they start playing unfair. So, I'll give them a boost.
Humphrey sets a pick for Shumpert. Off the screen. Again, Shumpert missing. Oklahoma City's gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range. And Bellinelli kicks to Hibbert. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Shumpert against Carroll. Looks for Hibbert. Gets it to him. Here's Garnett. Nice work on the board.
There we go.
Garnett's got 8 points.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right
60%
and they paid for it.
from the field all together.
Little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Oklahoma City shooting around 60% on the night. Amazing work offensively so far. Brooks kicks to Garnett.
All right.
Now Bellinelli. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. He dishes it to Hibbert.
Oh, that was a terrible pass. Let's get this.
Here's Moore. Brooks grabs the board.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Garnett kicks to Carroll from downtown. Offensive rebound, Brooks. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
It's starting
What the heck?
a repeat of last night, guys. He's battling really hard out there.
We've seen a lot of silly plays like that out of them today. Just way too many.
McLemore's checked in for Oklahoma City. Rose comes in for Brooks. And a switcher also for Denver. Carmelo Anthony is checked in for Iman Shumpert. Rose kicks to Hibbert. Back to Rose. Out left to the wing. Garnett outside. Feeds it to Rose.
Look at this.
Garnett in the post. Turner covering. And Garnett.
Oh, come on. You're going to let the little man play by himself.
Looking to get back on track here. 13 feet away. Moore passes to Turner.
You got 12 seconds. You got to shoot. You can't hog the ball.
With it. Now Garnett defending.
Goodness.
And another miss by Denver.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
Yeah, he really has. I mean, just totally out of sync. I mean, you can just see it in the numbers. Nothing going down for him right now.
Rose gets the bucket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Here's Cannon. He's got 7. Turner with a screen on Rose. Here's Cannon. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. 5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
Isaiah Cannon at the line for 2.
And that one falls for Cannon. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Anderson's checked in. And so Cannon nails both of them. Here's Rose. He's got 16. Kicks to Anderson. And he snaps it. What a pass to set him up.
The one-hand slam is so sweet when it's his hand doing the slam.
Oh, yeah, he is so smooth, even on a power finish like that.
And really, that's what makes him unique, that combination of power and polish.
To the middle. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Cannon.
Assist goes to
Cannon's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Great job to hit his teammate on that move, Kevin.
2 on the clock. Works a big.
There we go. Rose with the closing bucket for himself.
18 points for Derrick Rose. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Oklahoma City out in front, running away with it. We're going to step aside for just a second, but join us right back here for the start of the fourth quarter. Next. Welcome back as we get ready to start the fourth quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know.
Okay, did the cheerleaders hype up? Or did they not need to? I did not need to. Clear as day, bro. I didn't even need to ask the question. Rhetorical question, I like it. La 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 la.
They've got Anderson. Rozier's out
You can goof around this whole quarter and still, like, we could score no points, we'd win. Like, I could just let him shoot threes for like 10 minutes and it would still lose. I'm not going to do that because I'm not going to test that. There we go. Unless you guys want me to see. Oh, Macklemore.
The fact he's always in control, even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. And Denver has possession. The Thunder making the shot. Out left to the wing. Humphreys dishes to Moore. 6 on the shot clock. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Here's Rozier. Anderson outside, off the screen, in for his 7th make in 13 tries.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Here's Smith, the Thunder making the shot. Just 5 to shoot. Grant, that's good.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Here's Macklemore, and that one's good. Macklemore's got 4 points now in the quarter.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
Now, here is Smith. Grant, right side. Jokic played in with a nice touch off the glass.
Jokic.
Oh, how about the floater there? Nice drop.
The Thunder have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. It's Black, top of the key. He kicks it to McLemore. Oklahoma City, the rebound. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. And it's Humphries with the rebound. Denver's shooting has been a little ragged, just 38% from the field. No good for Moore.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Smith kicks to Grant. To the inside. They set the pick. Moore with it. Now defended by McLemore. Humphries inside. He's against Anderson. Humphries, no good. Inside. Moore with the steal. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Smith against Ariza. Smith kicks to Humphries, and it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
A different look for Oklahoma City. Kevin Garnett, he's checked in for Anderson. And it's Bellinelli in for Trevor Ariza. And Denver with a change here, too.
Oh, that was smooth.
They're spraying them home from mid-range today, guys.
Finding the gaps in the defense and really just slicing and dicing them.
Ish Smith.
Now, here is Smith.
One of the greatest role players, I'd say. Underrated, I'd say. Really underrated. I remember seeing him play against LeBron, and if he didn't play LeBron, dude, he probably would have been alright. He would have been more noticeable in the playoffs. But he played Kyrie and LeBron.
And so it's going to be a 3-second violation out there on the defense.
And
Kevin Garnett
taking a bold stance on sports betting. I mean, going in the last season, he wrote that op-ed piece saying that it needs to be legalized federally. It basically brought into the light of day.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical. And for Commissioner Silver arguing for legalized sports betting, that's a major reversal from what most sports commissioners Clark had said in the past.
Yeah, you know, I like his open-mindedness, not just about that issue, but a number of issues that confront the league. And, you know, he's right in regards to the gambling. With the internet, people are making these bets anyway, so it makes sense for the league to take a look at it.
Outside Knight, will it go? Moore right side. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, to all the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did, but boy, that was a nice job.
No question he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
2 shots in the lineup coming.
And that one misses. He hits the second from the line. The Nuggets have gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth. 4 of 9. Pass to Jokic. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Knight's got 6 assists in the game. Here's Rozier. Got a piece of it. Now here's Moore. Bellinelli is covering. Moore passes to Jokic. The feed now to Knight. Launches it. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Here's McLemore, and the whistle blows. It's going to be a Mike Muscala. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
Greg, no problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Aaron Brooks is checked in for the Thunder. Pass to Rozier. Wide open look. Good.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Now here's Knight. Defense is right there. Pulls up. High post. Garnett grabs the board.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all. And really a good job spotting his teammate near the bucket and then just pinpoint passing for the finish.
Now, here is Knight. Can't hit the free throw line jump.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Okay, time now for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Denver was able to give me some information. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. Losing a player like him is a big blow to this team who lean on him to do so much. Someone else will have to step
Ooh,
up.
over the back?
Thank
No.
you, Morris, for the update. We appreciate it. And we
This
really hope for the
Jokic.
best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know
this-
it, and better than ever.
This is not. Hold on. I'm gonna check something. There's no way that is Nikolai Jokic. Let's see. Is it Nikolai Jokic? It is. They did not. He looks so much different. He has made so much progress becoming a champion. I didn't even notice.
Well, the game's getting bigger, going international. But
I didn't even notice he was in the game. I underlooked him. So many people did.
Still played on the blacktop.
Same with Jimmy. They were both underlooked. Now look, they are
Superb assist there.
crazy.
The role of the maestro on that one.
The Thunder shooting about 59% from the floor.
They're examples of people who became really hard workers and champions. Well, one champion. The other, well, in the finals against him. It was like Jimmy threw that game away, though. Because he threw the ball to him all the time. It's like, okay, you didn't even try. You lose, but you throw the ball to the team and kind of choking. Shouldn't be drinking coffee for a game either. This is not how you play a game. I heard he did that. I don't know if that's true, but you should not be doing that.
Dishes it to Grant for the three. Denver gets it back. And Muscala kicks to Grant. Moore against Brooks. Moore right side. 6 to shoot. Second chance shot. Here's Jokic. Back to Grant. Takes the three. Black grabs the board. Black's got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Bellinelli. And he goes
Bellinelli.
and flushes it down.
Yeah, we're going to turn up these. Difficulty next episode will be higher. It's the same difficulty, it's just like I turn the sliders. We're going to test them out, like I said. This is an experiment, also a series. For a bit. It'll be ended here soon.
Getaway game for them, a one-game road trip, and the shot is good.
And they came out smoking here from beyond.
And Greg, as hot as they are from out there, absolutely no reason at all not to just keep letting them fly.
Kevin Garnett with the steal. And Brooks gets it to go. Brooks has got 15 points in just the second half.
Was another fast break score against them, and they just aren't getting back on D in transition. They've got to sprint back and find the ball.
Guys, they're getting caught flat-footed here, and if you're the coaching staff, you've got to get in their ear right now.
Jokic, no good again that time. Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Butler with the ball, now defended by Grant. Butler kicks to Bellinelli. The shot's good on the assist by Butler.
There's been a huge discrepancy between these teams and their effectiveness from the three-point line.
It has been pronounced, no doubt about it. Definitely a big factor.
I hope Damian goes to the Heat. It'd be really cool. And they don't have to give up as much. It'd be funny if Jimmy does the whole James Harden move. Get the fat suit on.
Well, franchises, values are skyrocketing, and a new TV deal kicking in next season as well. It represents the largest expansion of league revenues in history.
Anderson, he's checked in for Kevin Garnett. And the NBA's TV deal paying about 3 times as much per year as the previous deal.
And it's changing the math as far as the salary cap and contract negotiations go. For the fans out there, don't get sticker shock. The players expect to share in these revenues.
Here's more. Jimmy Butler making his last shot.
We're down to 2 minutes left.
More dishes to Turner. Humphries kicks to Grant. 4 on the shot clock. And it's Moore penetrating. Another shot. He lays it in.
And you like to see since the half now, he's finally starting to come around.
1:56 left to play here in the fourth. Black the pass to Brooks. And a miss there on the triple. Denver's
1:45 remaining. Ooh, I'm getting closer to the end of this blowout game.
And here is Moore. There's the pick. 6 on the shot clock. For the 3. Jimmy Butler with the rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Oklahoma City.
Steve, you don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out Clark this kind of punishment.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
And it'll mark their 4th win on the year, actually their 5th win on the year.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And Greg, we know familiarity breeds contempt. I would expect things to become more heated as these teams face each other going forward.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Ariza. You look at the energy he brought on both ends of the floor, and it's easy to see why he was a difference maker. I don't want to say they're trying to run up the score here, but they do keep adding to the lead.
Well, I know you don't want to say it, but I will, partner. I mean, they're trying to run the score up here. It's plain and simple. They're trying to throw salt all in that wound.
And here are the Thunder now. Butler in the corner. Drills it from outside. Butler's got 31.
Dang right.
They're going to walk out of here with a win and send this crowd home happy.
Yeah, you know, it was a real solid performance for them in a lot of areas. I mean, they should be proud of their work tonight.
Humphries against Brooks. It's Anderson with the drive. Black dishes to Anderson. That's good.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup.
There we
Just
go.
Too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
So no problem for Oklahoma City as they get the win. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and Clark the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
Well, I think these fans, too, Kevin, gave their team a tremendous lift. I mean, they never gave up on them. From the opening tip until the end of the game, they were in it. And that certainly helped this crew get to the W.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Well, Tyson, certainly some great work by the team lately, and again tonight, no change. What's been the key to the way you guys have been playing?
We've been playing very hard as a team. You know, it's all about team defense, team offense. We've been sharing the ball, and we just got to continue this streak.
Congratulations, Tyson. A great win. Guys, over to you.
All right, Doris, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And standing by for the postgame show, let's head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, Miss Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
This ain't rapping, this is street hop. Now get up off your like your seat's hot. My lob lit up.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Jimmy Butler. He just put it completely out of reach in the fourth quarter. It was as if he was saying, okay, enough fooling around. I'm taking over now.
His accuracy from the field was pretty eye-catching. I mean, if he was shooting the ball, it was going in. You rarely see a performance like this with this crazy high shooting percentage.
Wow. It was a stupendous night for him from long range. Having him out there on the perimeter took a lot of heat off their guys inside, and it gave them room to operate in the paint.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
Made you look. You a slave to a page in my rhyme book. Getting big money, playboy, your time's up. Where them gangsters at? Where them at?
Alright, look at the score. 31 from Jimmy Buckets. Dang. Rose was 18. There's 23 by Brooks. Anderson, 22. Ariza, 22. And 18 by Rose. He had a game. This is all... And look at Chandler, the only one in starting 5 who did not get over 10. But we are at the KG last ride. 2 blocks, 2 steals, 9 points, and 11 rebounds, 1 assist. 4 of 6 on the field. That's amazing. Now we're going to close off this stream finally. Alright. Thank you to Lucas, I'm sorry about that. For having a conversation with me. I appreciate that. One of the first two, I think the first person who popped up my stream and had a conversation and didn't leave until he was ready to. Usually they just pop in and leave. Don't say anything. Thank you, Lucas. If you hear this, thank you. Regardless, thank you. Alright, this has been GWA13. Thank you for watching. Thank you for gaming with me in general. Thanks for supporting my channel, Dreams. Let's continue uniting all gamers across the globe and continue chasing your dreams. Always say that, and I mean it. Chase those dreams together, gamers. Alright. So, gamer, signing out. And you guys continue gaming. Alright, GWA 13, signing off. Bye bye for now.